It's that time of the day where we bring to you updates on the most entertaining news around the globe. Our daily top 10 brought to you by your favorite entertainment channel. At number 10, Bella Shmurda is set to release new single titled Contraband. Popular Nigerian Afrobeat singer and songwriter Akimbiyi Abiola Ahmed, popularly known as Bella Shmurda, who is set to release his debut studio album titled Hypertension on October 26, has hinted on the release of an audiovisual for the track 3 song on the album titled Contraband. Making the announcement on a social media platform accompanied by a short clip from the music video, he said, and I quote, "Track number 3, see you on Wednesday. We are more than ready for this." At number 9, Actors Guild of Nigeria suspends Nneoma Ukpabi. The Actors Guild of Nigeria have suspended popular actress Nneoma Ukpabi over allegation of fraud following a complaint made by a lady who alleged that the actress deceitfully took a sum of 400,000 naira from her with the aim of helping her travel overseas. Reacting to the allegations made, the national president of the Actors Guild, Emeka Rollas, took to his Instagram handle to announce the indefinite suspension of the actress while investigation is ongoing. Sharing a video of the said lady who had bruises on her body, the president said, and I quote, "We have just suspended Nneoma Ukpabi indefinitely until she and accomplices are brought to book and she clears herself before the National Disciplinary Committee." At number 8, Boris Johnson pulls out of UK Prime Minister race. There have been speculations of the return of former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Alexander Boris Johnson, who served between July 24, 2019 and September 6, 2022, but was forced out of the office following a series of scandals, but was thought to reassume position after Liz Truss resigned after serving for only 45 days. Boris Johnson, who despite having enough support to get him back in as UK Prime Minister as a replacement for Liz Truss, has withdrawn his interest. Sharing news of his withdrawal in a statement, he said, and I quote, "There's a very good chance that I would be successful in the election with Conservative Party members and that I could indeed be back in Downing Street. But in the course of the last days, I have sadly come to the conclusion that this will simply not be the right thing to do. Therefore, I'm afraid the best thing is that I do not allow any nomination to go forward and commit my support to whoever succeeds." Boris Johnson's withdrawal now leaves the race open to 45-year-old former Minister Rishi Sunak, who served as Chancellor under Boris Johnson and has nearly 150 Conservative MPs, and leader of the House of Commons, Penny Mordaunt, as the third Prime Minister in less than 2 months. At number 7, Gideon Okeke confirms marriage crash. Popular Nollywood actor Gideon Okeke has now confirmed his divorce from his wife Chidera, whom he got married to in 2019. Taking to his Instagram handle to make the announcement in the most cheerful way, the award-winning actor said, and I quote, "You wouldn't believe it if I told you that I'm separated from my marriage, right? But yeah, breakfast reached me too. Last. It's been a hot pill I've had to swallow, and boy, it sure humbles one. The PSA wouldn't be important to me, but for this trap that I find fame to be sometimes. We wish them both all the best and hope they stay in peace with each other." At number 6, Drake and 21 Savage set to release joint album titled Her Loss. Canadian rapper, singer, and actor Aubrey Drake Graham and Atlanta-based rapper Shea bin Abraham Joseph, known professionally as 21 Savage, have now announced that they're having a joint album titled Her Loss. Details of the release date for the album was infused in a new music video for their recent collaboration titled Jimmy Cooks on Drake's album Honestly Nevermind, which was released 4 months ago. The collaborative album is no surprise as both artists are known to regularly appear on each other's music, with songs like Knife Talk, Mr. Right Now, Isa, Sneak In, amongst others. Her Loss is set to be released on October 28. At number 5, former sports minister loses son. Former Minister of Sports and Youth Development Solomon Dalong, who served between 2015 and 2019, has announced the passing of his 33-year-old son, Nehemiah Dalong. Announcing the death of his son, the former minister said, and I quote, "Although Nehemiah's life ended before we were ready, the time Nehemiah spent in our lives was memorable. There are no words to express the deep pain and sorrow of losing one's son at this prime age, but we take consolation in God who gives and takes. May the soul of the departed rest in peace. Amen." At number 4, Africa International Film Festival is set to hold its 11th edition. The stage is set for the 11th edition of one of the most reputable film festivals in Africa, Africa International Film Festival, AFRIF, that plays host to both local and international filmmakers, actors, directors, scriptwriters, cinematographers, sound engineers, musicians, editors, amongst others, with the aim of creating better opportunities that allows for the continual growth of the film industry. The 7-day annual event will see an impressive lineup of masterclasses, film screening, educative panel sessions, and workshops, and it will be attended by film industry experts and professionals around the world. The film festival, which is aimed at celebrating and promoting indigenous stories globally and is themed Indigenous for Global, is scheduled for November 6 to November 12.
It's Friday, the 7th of October, 2022, and we are here at Alliance Francaise Ikoyi, Lagos for the press launch of the 11th edition of AFRIF, Africa's Hallmark Film Festival.
At number 3, French Montana receives Innovator Award. The annual Pencils of Promise Gala recently honored Moroccan-American rapper French Montana for his contribution to the improved healthcare system of Uganda. The event, which was held at the museum at the Moving Image in New York City, honored the rapper with the 2022 Innovation Award for his humanitarian efforts, especially for helping to raise more than $226 million for the healthcare system in Uganda. Celebrating his win on his Instagram page, the Moroccan rapper said, and I quote, "Making more history for my people. I'm grateful for POP, acknowledging my work in maternal healthcare in Africa." An award well deserved. At number 2, NAS FUNAB commences a 7-day warning strike. The Non-Academic Staff Union of NASU of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, have announced a 7-day warning strike over several charges against the institution's management, which includes anti-NASU policies, illegalities, and victimization of her members. The letter, which was addressed to the institution's vice-chancellor, detailed reasons for the strike, saying the union headquarters has been inundated with an avalanche of complaints against your exalted office over the statutory procedure of the welfare and the well-being of NASU members at the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. In response to the letter, the management says to constitute a committee that will look into issues with a view to reaching a common ground. At number 1, NOSC maintains a no vote for a Nigerian film. The Nigeria's Oscar Selection Committee, NOSC, have announced that it maintains its stance on not including any Nigerian film in the Academy International Feature Film category. In the recent election, the committee revoted 9-6 in favor of protecting the initial votes of September 3, leaving all the initially selected Nigerian movies out. And that's it on today's edition of Daily Top 10. For more information, follow us on all our social media platforms. Thanks for staying tuned. Bye for now.